Howdy, welcome to Medieval Dynasty. We're going to be doing a walkthrough, beginner's guide, tutorial. So let's get started. Again, this is my way of gaming. So before you start a new game, you can come over here and there's these gameplay settings that you can change. I'll go through them briefly just so if you're a beginner that you know they're there. You can kind of play around with them however you see fit. You can change them throughout the game, so if you don't like the way they're set up now, just come back in and change them. Some of them won't take effect until the next season, but either way, you can change all of them. So difficulty, of course, you have easy, hard. Length of seasons, you can change that up to 30. Default's 3. A lot of times I'll turn that up a little bit for farming purposes. Taxes, you can turn that up or down if you want to pay more taxes. Building limits, a lot of times I'll turn that up to 200%, mostly for end of game so that I can get more people. I like city management and part of it, especially late in games. So, by increasing the buildings, I can get a lot more people in my town. Events, certain events come up after each season. Unlimited hit points, toggle that. Prisoner can't get killed. Unlimited stamina, that comes in handy. I'll probably toggle that on later, just for the purposes of this video. When I'm running from town to town, I don't want to get exhausted from stamina. Lack of hunger, you can turn that off. Thirst, you can turn your thirst off. Carry weight, you can do that. I'll do that because I just get tired of running back and forth grabbing logs and sticks like that. When you start getting people in your village, you can turn their food usage up or down. I don't think I've ever tried it at 1,000%. Hey, get back here. Here we go. Water needs, you can turn that up and down. Inhabitants for your city. Same for wood needs. Bandits, you can toggle those off and on. You can change their hit points, the amount of damage they do to you. Animal hit points, some animals will attack you. You can turn that down, it makes it easier to hunt them. Animal damage, again, some of them will attack you, so you can turn that down. Boars and wolves and things like that. Poisoning, you can get poison from mushrooms and different things. Temperate, the temperature affects you. Fast crafting, if you need to make like 100 stone knives to sell, you can click that on and it takes a second instead of 10 minutes or whatever. I'm exaggerating, but it takes a while. Fast building is the same way. When you are building a building, you don't have to sit there and hammer and hammer and hammer on the side of it. That comes in handy if you're doing it's just nice. It's having to build the buildings. If I think about it, I'll play with that. Usually I leave that on. Usually I leave fast crafting on. XP game multiplier, you turn that on up to 1,000%. So for each thing you do, you get a lot more experience points for it. You turn it down, you get less. Same for technology. You get technology for building buildings and different things. So you crank that way up or down. Affects how fast you progress through the game. I feel that if you turn these all the way up, it's just kind of like a cheat. You just get, it's not even a cheat because they put it here, but you go through the game way too fast. It takes a lot of the gameplay mechanics out of it. Dynasty reps, same way. You go do quests and you get rep for them. Turn that up and it helps you get through you still got to do the quest, but it gets you to the late game faster. I don't ever really turn those up too much. I'll go through and tweak these because I'm making a YouTube video. I'm not playing for myself, so basically I'm just going to be explaining to you guys how to play.
I used to have a simple life. Whatever needed doing round the farm, I'd do it. Being the eldest son, it's tough. But at least we had a living, and our plates were never empty. Then, the war came. I lost everything overnight. The last thing I remember is Father pushing me away, yelling for me to run, to live. first, I didn't know what to do. Then, I remembered. A story my mother once told me. A story about my uncle, Jordan. He made a modest fortune up north, in a peaceful valley far away from the war. For weeks I held on to that thought, until the valley from my mother's stories. I could see it. This is where I can start a new life.
Alright, so right now the first tip, this is where you start out at. Go to the map. Main filters. So you can see our first quest is over here in Gastovia. If you kind of walk through the quest line, it helps get you started. I will do that. I'll go up here, I'll just go through the quest line. So we're going to run up here to Gastovia. I'm just going to pick some resources up between here and there along the way. I'm not going to go out of my way. And we'll go down and talk to the mayor, which is, if you go, well, let me get used to. Alright, so if you go to journal, it kind of tells you can go here and find your quest. So I'm playing with a game controller here, so it kind of tells you what you do. You need to go down and talk to the Castellan, and it tells you what your rewards are. So I'll go down and do this. It'll give me a max development stage where I'll be able to build one building, which is basically my home. So the other thing I want to show you guys right off the bat is, see all that foliage? I got my game settings on high. So if I come up here and I go to settings and I go to graphics and I got my foliage on low right now. Well, I thought it had it on high. So we'll do that. I don't know how I'd missed that. So is it on high now? Did it take? Yep, okay. So it'll start populating in here, and yep, okay, so now we'll turn it on low. Let me show you guys this. This might not be the best place to do it. I might have to graphics. Change. See, off in the distance, I'll show you guys up here later. This is in a good spot. No big deal, we'll get back to that. So if you guys come over here, first thing I want to point out to you, if you grab these sticks off the branches like this, I'll grab that. See in the upper left hand corner I got 3. So if I come down here and I do that, I only get 1. Grab the stone. So I can go down through here and I can grab these little bushes right here and I can get a lot more sticks real quick. And I'm just going to do that because I'm going to need these to make an axe. So we'll go through, and I got my maximum carry weight turned off because I like I told you guys a few minutes ago, I find that annoying. So like right now, just that quick, I got 27 sticks. I'll grab a few more. I'll need a bunch anyways. Grab some stones because I need that to make an axe with. He's going to tell me that. He's going to give me a quest for this anyway, so I'm just getting ahead of the game. And well, quit jumping. And I'm going to take my first, yeah, we'll put it in third person. I hear an animal off in the distance. So I've got my foliage down low. Now you can see, I can see a lot better. See the sticks and stuff like that. I can see the foliage on the ground. This is a good place. I can see some mushrooms right here. I'll grab those. Those are food. Well, you can get sick eating them, but I got that turned off. So if I go to my settings, this is what I was trying to explain a minute ago. Turn graphics up and put them back on high. Put it on ultra. We'll put everything on ultra. My computer should be able to handle it. It'll probably make me restart the game now though. Field of view. And we'll leave that at 90. So if I turn my foliage back on, accept everything, go back to the game, you'll see that foliage start filling in. Now see how much harder it is to kind of see the resources. You can kind of see the stones off in the distance. So when you want to go around and gather stuff up, and then when you're hunting, this is handy when you're hunting too, because you can see animals off in the distance. So And we'll put that back just to show you again real quick. See, all the foliage disappears now. You can see that stuff easier. So that's just a little thing that you learn. You can do that in several games actually. There's some hunting games that I've played that are like that. These survival games are good for that. Sudoku, I'm not even pronouncing it right. It's like that. But it just makes it easier to see these resources when I'm scrounging around trying to gather them. And at 13 stones, that's enough for now. There's a fox right there. He won't attack me. I'm not too worried about him. Let's see, there's these animals right here. So if I turn my settings back up, I'm not even sure I'd be able to see them. Graphics, foliage, except there's one right there. See how hard that is to see him when you're out hunting? He's not even moving. And you can't even see the one over there, which he might have went up over the hill. But anyways, that's just a little tip. You can make it a little easier for you. I'm gonna leave mine on. I'm making a video, so you know I like the scenery, and I really don't have trouble finding resources. You get a 100 cents later on, and you can hit that button right there, and you'll be able to see them. I did get a skill from gathering all those sticks a minute ago. So this is your skill tree. You can come over here to survival knowledge. I can only get tier 1 right now, but there's other ones that are useful as well. So survival knowledge, I can get 5% more experience, insensitive to temperature by a couple degrees, or a couple of degrees centigrade, and iron liver, which means more poison resistance. So I want to get my experience points up quicker, so I'll dump a point in there. And then we'll continue on down through here, keeping an eye out for some rocks and anything else that... Daisies, I don't need any of that stuff right now. We'll go down here, talk to the Castellan, pick up a few stones along the way. Nice pretty view. Over the river valley. There's some NPCs farming their fields. You'll spend a lot of time in this town, especially right off the bat. So we're going to go down here and talk to the mayor. He is 10 meters in front of me, so... Oh, he's over here. Right there he is. Unigust. Talk to him. These quests, these storylines, they're quite lengthy. I'm not going to read them. You guys can read these when you're playing the game. I'll show you how to do the quests and which quests I'm doing, but I'm not going to read these. So basically, just updated my quest from talking to him. So if I go to my quest journal, new beginning, he wants me to make a stone axe. And once I do that, I'll get 20 dynasty rep, and I'll be able to build buildings. Limit 5. My limit before was 1 for talking to him. So when I complete this quest, I'll be able to build 5 buildings. So we'll just do that. I went ahead and picked up. So to do that, hit there, get down there handcrafting, and right here, and I usually make more than 1 at a time because they tend to wear out, so I'll make 2. Make 2 of these, and I do have fast crafting one. So we'll go to my inventory, we'll equip that, so you go up here, go to inventory. Your inventory, that's everything that I have on me. You can break it down by different things here, different categories. That's everything that you start out with. other than what I picked up along the way down here, which is basically sticks and stones. I haven't picked anything up. I got a stone axe, so we'll put that in slot 1. And we'll go out here and cut some, go to the journal. I made my axe. So now it's telling me to make a wooden hammer, cut down 5 trees, and gather some straw. So I can get all that right out here. So just to show you where I'm at on the map, I gotta get used to these. Just show you where I'm at on the map. I'll zoom in. I'm in Gastovia. This was my starting point up here. This right here is another quest that I can pick up. And I'll probably go do that. You can see the ledger on the right hand side where it says that's a new quest. And yeah, we'll just do that. We'll grab it. These are, I think that this quest is seasonal. There's another one over here. Right there.
Nice to meet you.
Can I help you with something? I'm thirsty, but I'm missing the main ingredient for my favorite drink, berries. Would you be so kind as to go and find me some for me? Sure, I think I've seen some. So if I come up here to my quest, I got another one, and he'll give me 100 Dynasty rep and 3 apples. So all I got to do is find 28 unripe berries. Okay, go up here, pick this other quest up. Which is, must be outside the gate. Outside the gate, yep. This guy over here in the field. Right there. Yep. Talk to Alwyn. My name is Rasimir. What can I do for you? Hi, I'm Alwyn. I don't recognize you. Are you new here? I came here from the south. I'm looking for a new place for myself where I can start a new life. Good luck to you then. Continue. As for me, I am a farmer. My job is to cultivate fields. In fact, I do the same work every day, year by year. Doesn't that get boring over time? If I were you, I would die of monotony. Of course, it bores me. Best to provide for them. I don't need to offend. This is going to go on for a minute, so I'm going to skip through. Alright, so I picked up a quest, Alwyn's Story. So if I go down to Alwyn's Story and highlight that one, I got to deliver one stick to Dalibor, and I'll get some flatbread, which is food. Whatever. Anyways, we'll go back and do this one. We can cut these trees down right here. Pick up some more sticks. I was trying to figure something out. Something ain't working the way I thought it was supposed to. Okay, so first thing I want to point out is these trees right here. There's different trees. There's maple trees, there's birch trees, and there's one over here. So we'll just go down here and do it down here. Alright, so I handcrafted an axe. So we'll pull up. So right here is a maple tree, and you can see it's a relatively small tree. So we'll cut that down. Trees can't hurt you when they fall, so I've gotten in the habit of stepping back. Alright, so you can see I got 4 logs right there. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And see, this tree's a lot bigger, but it's a spruce tree. So I'm only going to get 3 logs from this. Now I'll get sticks. Oh, step back. Gotta get in the habit of doing that. Boom. Right there, I got 7 sticks from it and 3 feathers. But I only got 3 logs. So, sticks are easy to get. You just pick these bushes up. And 3 logs. So, I think I should be able to make a shovel now. Down here, craft 2 shovels. My inventory. Wooden shovel, we'll put that in slot 2. And then if I Come up here and I grab my shovel. Spruce tree. See, now I got 4 logs out of that one. And I got 5 logs out of this one. So, you can see by cutting the maple tree down, even though the spruce tree was bigger, I still got a lot more logs out of the maple tree. So that's usually about all I'll cut. Because if I'm going to cut 5 trees down to get 20 logs, then if I cut spruce ones down, I only get 16 logs. Now if I cut 5 trees down, I get 5 logs out of the maple, it's 25. If I cut 5 of the spruce down, I only get 20. So basically, I get more logs for less work by cutting the maple trees down. 1, 2, 3. And we'll pick all this stuff up in a minute. Really doesn't really matter how big the tree is. You get the same amount of resources out of each tree. Pick all this stuff up. Get our shovel out. And get these stumps real quick. Just pull up here. There's another log. Log. 14, 15. Pick up log, pick up log. So I need to craft a couple wooden hammers. Got another skill point. Craft a hammer. Craft 2. Hammer. Put that in slot 3. Hammer goes in slot 3. And I'm gonna make a stone knife. For skinning animals when I come across. Oh, what it? Yep, craft 2. And the reason I craft 2 is something that way if I'm working on something my tool wears out, I've got one handy. It's not a huge deal, but I got unlimited carry weight on, so having the extra carry and the extra stuff's no big deal. Let's see, what else do I want to make? I think that's it right now. So my quest tracker is in the upper right hand corner, so right now I need to come down here and get 32 straw. I usually run with my axe out, that way if I get attacked by an animal I can defend myself relatively easy without having to. So we'll get the straw, so you come down here and just grab these reeds, and that's what you make the straw out of. You can also drink the water, it won't hurt you. It fills it up. And we'll just go down through here, grab all the straw. Reeds, everyone reeds. The reeds are not the cattails. The reeds are the grass next to the cattails, by the way. So that's a cattail, and that's a reed. See? So if you're trying to click on them reeds right there, that won't get it. 66, and we're just going to grab a bunch while we're here. Like I said, I got my unlimited carry weight on, so it'll just keep me from having to run back here later the more I grab now. So we'll get somewhere around like around 100 of them or so, maybe. And I'm getting experience points from grabbing these. I do have my experience point modifier turned up just a wee little bit. So I don't have to take forever. Yep, 108 straw. Okay, so we're good on that. So, if I wanted to take a stick over to Dalmore, I might do that one real quick while I'm here. Let's see, skill points, extraction knowledge, 5% treasure hunter, chance extra items with clay pits. I'm not worried about that. Force of nature, slow durability during loss of axes. Yes, I want that. That'll help my axes last longer. Survival knowledge. I can get tier 2 items. Survival sense is what I want. Get that as strong as an oak's handy too. Get 10% more health. Survival sense. We'll get that on. And so basically now my resources light up. So now I can find stuff and I don't necessarily have to. This does use stamina, but I got my stamina. So you see it lights up. So now I don't need to mess with my settings like I was showing you guys earlier with the foliage. If you come up here, so anyways, yeah. Ooh, I did another one. So survival, sensitive, iron liver. Strong as an oak, or I can go to level 3. Survivalist, 10% loss of food and water. Oh yeah, definitely want that, especially starting out. So this guy here is for fast travel, but you can see it's really expensive. But you can go to these different towns around here. Let's see, quest. Yeah, I got a quest in here, so we're gonna go do that real quick. And I got a technology point, so wells I can build, hunting lodge, food stores, I can't build that yet. So I can build a well. I think I can build a well. 20 points. But I don't need to build a well, I need to build a house. We'll get to that here in a minute. So let's go back and grab this quest real quick. We'll deliver a stick. Get some on down here. Right there. Double. Deliver a stick to him. Hi, you're double right. Hi. You look very strong for your age. Have you ever thought of becoming a knight? Yes. Blah, 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 blah. We just did a quest for Alvin. We can run back up here and talk to him. I'm just knocking these out while you're here. They're easy quests to get experience points right off the bat. I've solved your problem. I saw you running around the village with the stick. Thank you. Alright, so we updated the quest. We updated, or did that? Yeah, updated. Okay, so let's see what's next. Wait till next summer. Okay. So I did get some flatbread from him. Just by doing that, I got some food from him. I got a piece of flatbread. That'll help the hunger. Alright, so now we'll go down here. Okay, so right now I'm going to stop. There's some abandoned bandit camps. I'm gonna go hunt those up. They have some really good loot in them before I go any further in the game. And so I'm not gonna have you guys run around with me while I try to locate them. They are random. You can go to Google and type in Medieval Dynasty maps, and there's an interactive map that you can scroll in on, and it shows you where the abandoned camps are. They're randomized or not always there. There are sometimes dangerous animals around them, so make sure that keep that in mind, have weapons or avoid the animals or whatever. But as soon as I find one, I'll show you guys, and I'll get back, I'll bring it right back to this spot. Alright, so as luck would have it, the first camp I come up to, first place I looked was here. So if I go to the map, I'll show you guys where I'm at. I'm outside of Gostovia. It's like right here. So we'll go over here. Let's not jump down any cliffs here. So we'll go over here and we'll loot this one. And I'm just going to go around and hit all these real quick, just show you where they're at and what the loot you can get on them. So if I open up the sack, you can see I got fur, leather, salted meat, salted fish meat, salted meat. So, loot that. A recurve bow right off the bat. I mean, this. I mean, where else are you gonna get a recurve bow right off the bat? Bucket. I don't have any arrows, so there's no point in me equipping the bow just yet, but I could sell it if I want to. I got a water skin. These are all, if there's anything in here. Iron arrow, I got one of those. Iron arrow. Bronze axe. Torch. What was that? Stone. Okay. So you can see these goodies. The bronze axe is a nice little bonus. Small bundle. Some med. I got an iron knife. I don't know what that was. What did I just pick up? Started with an M. I missed it. What was it? Mostola, what is this? A type of gift. This bottle is expensive wine and will be perfect for someone who's not afraid of a hangover. Can be. Oh, okay. That'll help me. That'll work. That'll help me when I go to. What was that? Small bundle. Okay. So yeah. So I got a recurve bow, one iron arrow, and a bronze axe. So I'm gonna go ahead and equip the bronze axe. In a weapon slot, I'm going to put that in 5, and I will run with my bronze axe out. That way, if I get attacked, it's handy. So bronze axe, we'll put that in 5. And I won't use that to cut any trees down, but if I'm attacked by any animals, that has more damage than a stone axe. Right now, it's the best weapon I have. The recurve bow, without having arrows, I got 1 arrow. That's not really going to be very helpful right now. You can see it's starting to get dark. And again, this is where I'm at. Now I'm going to continue to look around for these abandoned camps. And as they pop up, I'll show you where they're at on the map. But again, there's a map on Google that you can go and you can find these. But you can see I'm not going to be able to make a bronze axe for a while, or a recurve bow for a while. So that will come in handy. I can either sell it or whatever. So, back to hunting for abandoned camps. Keep in mind, you will run into wolves and stuff like this, so be careful that you avoid them. Alright, so I found another one right here. I'll show you where I'm at on the map. I'm up here. Some daub. I hope there's more than that up here. No, that looks like that's it. So this one is just an abandoned camp. It's not an abandoned bandits camp. Abandoned camp, abandoned camp. Alright, so I went around to all the bandit camps. Abandoned camps. I got a bunch of resources. I got beer bottles. The main thing I want to show you guys what I got is I got a bow, some arrows, a couple bronze axes, some buckets, some iron arrows. I got 4 of those. Iron bolt. I got 7 of those. I got a crossbow, iron knives, recurve bows. And that was the main things right there. Water skin for carrying water. I did have to kill a few animals. I will warn you, you'll run into some boars and wolves and stuff, but it's abandoned, but that's just part of it. Other than that, I didn't do nothing. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to sell a bunch of stuff that I don't need.
It's nice to meet you. Best goods in the valley.
Apple wine, I'll sell. Food, water, -5 poisoning, plus 35% alcohol. I don't need that. Beer, type of tool, crafted in a beer bottle. Yep, okay, I don't need empty beer bottles laying around. Sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. Berry wine, +2 food, plus 25 water, -2 poisoning, 20% alcohol. I don't need that. Broadleaf plantain. If you didn't know, you guys can. There's different plants you can pick up. If you look at this one right here, this broadleaf plantain, it gives you +2 health. I got attacked by wolves and I had to pick up a bunch of that along the way. When I come across it, I'll see it. Bronze arrow. I'll keep that. Bronze axe. I'll keep that. Bucket. I'll keep. Cheese. It's food. Plus 65 food, so I'll keep that. Cherry wine will sell. Got 2 of those. A daub, I'll keep that. Dried meat. Feathers, I'll keep those for now. Firewood, flatbread, fur, keep. Fur I can sell. How much do I get for it? There's some coins. I don't need fur for a while. I'll sell the fur. Fur hood I don't need. Hopling seed plants I don't need. I don't plan on planting any of those. I'll sell those. All my iron stuff I'm going to keep. That'll be my hunting weapons. Leather, I don't need that right now. We'll sell all that. Let's keep those. I'll keep that. Expensive wine. Expensive wine, yep, I'll keep that. Med, +3 food, plus 15 alcohol. 3 water, yep, I don't need that. Meat bottles, I don't need them. I don't need that. I don't need that. I got plenty of meat when I was out hunting. I'll roast that and sell it later. I got some onions, I'll keep that. Food, I'll keep. Pear wine, I don't want that. Recurve bull, I'll keep. Roasted meat, I'll keep. Rye beer, plus 15 alcohol. Food and water, I don't care about that. Water is not hard to get. Rye grain, rye beer, same thing. I don't need that. Not enough coins. Oh, okay.
Goodbye.
So I can only sell so much stuff to her. So if I go over to my inventory, you can see my coins. I've got 2,300 coins now just from selling that stuff to her. So we will find another vendor. And
hello, traveler. My wares never disappoint.
We'll start at the bottom and work our way up this time. Wooden spear, I'll keep. Wooden ladle, I don't really have a use for that. Wooden bolts, keep that, I'll keep that. Be used as a decoration. Yeah. Yeah, I'll hang on to it for now. Wine bottle. Juices, I don't need that. Wine bottle, I don't need that. Water skin, I'll keep. Unripe berries, I got a quest for that. I'll do that. I'll keep them. Strange deer figurine. Mud, who could have created it? Stone knife. Torch, shoes. I don't need any shoes. Plus 10 cold protection. 5% cold protection. Yeah, I'll keep those. I probably should have kept that fur hat I sold too. I didn't think about that. Okay, so the rest of that stuff we're good.
See you soon.
So, before I start walking out the wrong direction here, so yeah, we made a pretty good amount of money going to these abandoned camps. Main thing is I got my iron axe. I got it in slot 5. I'm not going to use that to cut trees down. I'm going to save that. That's got the if I go down here to my iron axe, I can actually use it for a weapon. And as you can see, it does 45 damage, which is by far more than anything else I have. And then I want to re-equip my recurve bow. I want to equip that. We'll put that in slot 4. And we will equip some arrows. Iron arrows 4. We'll equip those for now. And that's all just from going around hitting these camps up. There is a couple spots where that is along the way. I'm going to, and I did get some skill points from hunting. So hunting knowledge, steady hands, steadier when aiming a ranged weapon, that'll come in handy. Prowler, less noise when sneaking, that definitely comes in handy. Tracker is the main one I want. Tracking animals in spectrum mode. But we'll get that later. We are going to go down in this area here and start my village, build my first home. So and we'll cut up through this way. There's an abandoned. There's a chance for a abandoned camp right around in here somewhere, and then another one up in here someplace. I don't know if they're there. They're kind of where I'm going, so I just figured I'd record it. Clay pit. I don't need any clay. And I don't see any abandoned camps. We'll just kind of run back and forth through here. Let's see if I see them. Not really hard to spot. Oh, didn't see it. They're random. They spawn wherever. Okay, there's a boar. Try to avoid him. My other abandoned camp should be like right around in here. If it's here, I think it's like usually like right there. I hear a boar, but I don't need no surprises. Yep. So right here is where the abandoned camp's at. You can find these flat spots around it. Kind of just gives you an indication of where they're at. So this one's not here. There's another one sometimes over here, and I'll run and check that real quick. And right now I'm not hunting. I don't need any meat. I don't really need anything. Why is my food consumption going down? I don't know. Didn't mean to do that. Bird. So sometimes there's one around here and I don't see it. I think it's like usually like right here. Check my map. Yeah, it's usually around in this area. So we'll just check a little bit farther. Doesn't appear to be here this time. They spawn randomly. I don't know if they change from season to season like the bandits do. I usually only look for them at the beginning of the oh, there's a cart. What's in the cart? Sticks. A crudge. I don't think that's an iron one though. Grudge, yeah, 20 damage, that's nothing. My axe does more than that. Iron ore, I'll grab that. Some stone. You'll see these carts laying around. A lot of times starting out, there's stuff in them that's worth it, but later on you learn to just ignore them. Alright, so we'll go back down here. See, this here is where I'm going to start my village. This is all flat land. I mean, see, it's all wide open. Rocks are kind of in the way a little bit for building, but you know, all this is gonna be farmland. I don't have to terraform and cut a bunch of trees down. So I'll go over here. And I don't know, let's see, let's look at the map. Make a decision here, folks. Be patient with me. Reads. Alright, I'm going to build me a road like right here. So to build a road, you just pull up your building, go to roads, line it up, take one right down here to the river, back up a touch, and I like making my roads double wide. Looks more like something for wagon carts, I think. And then we'll just walk straight on back. You know what? Yeah. Alright, so I hit the wrong button. There we go. And there, okay, there. And then we'll center it up here. Okay. To me, that just looks like something that'd be a cart path back in the medieval days where they'd have two ruts from the wagons. Plus, it'd be wide enough for. Where do I want to build my house? I want my house right here. we'll build it right here for now. For now, I'm gonna move. So I'll clear all these resources out so I don't lose them. Give me a minute. We'll pick all this stuff up. What do I feel like my game said it might? Graphics. Nope, they're up there. Okay. I thought maybe my foliage setting was turned down from where I was trying to show you guys earlier. Some rocks. We're going to clear this area out because once I put my house down over top of them, I'll lose all these resources. I usually don't go around picking up dandelions, but they're here, so I'm going to grab them. Right. I will have an herbalist doing this stuff for me, yeah, so I can make money, maybe. Okay, I think I have everything cleared out for resources. I do want my building facing this way, I think. So, yeah, yep. Where do I want it over here? Yeah, I want my house over here. Clear this area out real quick. Probably thinking too hard about this at the beginning because I'm going to move it all around eventually anyways. Yep, okay. So build. Handcrafting. No, I'm not handcrafting. Buildings. What are you doing? Houses. Level 1 house. I want to set it back away from the road a little bit, maybe. Not that far, but I don't want it right up on the road. I want kind of like have a front yard and a side yard. So maybe right there. Hammer. So I need 10 stone. I've been picking stone up, so I got plenty of that. So that's fast build. And you can edit this, so if I wanted to do stone walls, I could do stone. I'm not going to do that yet. I don't have the resources. So we'll do that. Logs and sticks. And I'm out of sticks. Go figure, that was quick. We'll finish up what we can finish up. And I'll have to go grab a bunch of sticks. Logs and sticks, okay. So we will, where do we want to get our logs from? We'll run down here. I don't want to ruin this area. So we'll run back down here. Grab sticks, but pick some stuff up along the way. See, there's straw right here. That's kind of like, I think, why everybody builds here. All your basic resources are right here in this area, and it's centered in the map. I mean, there's all kinds of places you can build, but I don't know why I'm grabbing mushrooms. I got plenty of food. Okay. 3 logs. We're gonna go down here. Alright, so right here I'm going to start taking these trees down. So we'll do 5 trees. And I don't want to use my iron axe. I want to save that one because it'll be a while before I can build iron. And I can replace these stone axes cheap. We'll come back and get all these stumps later. There's 1 tree. Really? Okay, there's 2 trees. And I should get some sticks while I'm doing this, and then I'll look at my sticks here in a minute. Yep, see I got 10 sticks from that tree. Oh, I got a quest I could have turned into. I forgot. I might do that while I'm this close. So how many trees is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here. Right, birch tree, maple tree. So by contrast, like I said with these maple trees, these birch trees right here, you only get 2 logs. So I'll cut that down just to show you. You get more sticks and stuff out of it, but cut that up. So see, 1, 2, that's all you get, minus the stumps. So we'll switch to our shovel. Let's hammer. Get our shovel out. Some more logs here. And there's all kinds of stuff. Now I could eat the mushrooms, but I think there's a chance of, let me see, mushrooms, inventory, food. Where's my mushrooms at? Mushrooms. Yeah, see there's a 0.5% chance of poisoning every time I eat one, so I tend not to eat a lot of mushrooms. And then these berries, oh, there's some berries. Broadleaf plankton. Grab some of that. I need that for healing up. Okay, so oh, yep, I thought I heard that. So I got 1 for survival knowledge. I can do the percentage. It okay to 10%. We got current level. Strong as an oak. I can do survivalist. Yep, food and water. Headstrong, alcohol, I don't care. Move faster in water, I don't care. Slower stamina consuming. I got that bypassed. And solid as a rock, 10% less damage received. Oh, that would be helpful. That would be helpful. What is this? That would be helpful. I'm gonna say more health right now. Crafting knowledge, cooking, crafting, experience. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're gonna run into town. I got this quest I forgot about. Technology. I got some technology points from building my first building. Journal, what was that? Berry juice. 100 dynasty reps important. Delivered to Baltimore. And so we'll run up here and do that one real quick. Alright, so we'll go up to this person.
Oh.
Nope, that ain't it. This person here. Baltimore, you have a keen eye. Here are the berries. See you next time. Dynasty rep. Is there any more quests in this town that I can pick up? I don't see any. Got a diplomacy skill point. I will put that in Romeo. Looked like I kicked the shoe off or something. I don't know what that was. So I'll come down here while I'm in town. I'll start flirting with my wife if there's one of age down here. So you can come up here. You can hit your inspect button. Kind of tells you what they are. That person there would be pretty good. How old is she? Let's
How
talk
are
to
you?
her. She's 18. Ah, perfect. Do some small talk first. What are you doing? Tell me some of your skills. Anything give you a hard time. Farming, great deal of work, patience. Yep, that's good. I won't have her farming
See you
anyways. She's gonna be my woodcutter or hunter.
Hello.
Where can I find small talk? That's where skills. I know convince people to my cause, especially possess something they. Okay, so she'd be a good person to put in the stalls for markets, but I'll probably use her for hunting to start out with, or woodcutting. Seem very interesting. Can I offer you something? Work can often get under my skin. What do you do in your spare time? When I need to blow off steam, I usually just look at my reflection. The gorgeous lady living there can always make me smile. Yeah, she doesn't have an ego. I got a little something for you. I'm not ready for that yet. You seem interesting. Can I ask you something? Do you have brothers or sisters? That seems harmless enough. None. When you achieve perfection on your first try, you don't need any do-overs. Wow. What brought you here? Ambition? Yeah, really? Do you want to be somebody? You need to broaden your horizon, explore, learn. Only then we'll be able to reach my true potential. Affection's up to 18%. Okay. So, nice weather we have today. What do you think? Do you prefer sunny or rainy days? Actually, never mind. She's got an ego. Where do you come from? Tell me something about your birthplace. What's your biggest dream? When I was a kid, I wanted to be an adventurer, but now I don't know. I just wish to be happy. Okay. My dream is not to be a queen. That shouldn't be hard. I don't have to wish for something that's bound to happen, but to build a kingdom mightier than any other seen before. 24. Okay. Oh, that's it for. Okay, that's
Goodbye.
it. So I got it up to 24%. Okay, so we'll run back to where I'm building my house. Alright, so we're back here. I'll finish this up tonight. You can kind of see what I'm doing anyways with the light, so we'll just do that. Normally I would have just slept, but we'll just finish this up if I can. So this is why I turn fast build on, because you got to sit there and hold all this down. Which, I don't know. I'll probably turn it up later. We'll go in here. I guess I could do this so you guys can see what I'm doing. You don't have to sleep during this game. Sleep really doesn't do anything. Just kind of speeds you to the next day for daylight. Alright. So I got some more quests. So I got some quests. You can see my house. I can cook now. I can light a fire. I can roast food. And we'll do that in the morning when you guys can see. I've got a storage shed that I can put stuff in. If I was playing where I couldn't carry everything, I could store stuff in here. I'll just carry it with me. It's no big deal. I could put it in there though. There's a weight limit. Everything pretty much goes by weight, not volume. Doesn't really matter. Put 10,000 apples in there as long as they don't weigh more than what it is. So we'll turn that off and we'll look at the quest. Real quick, I got some building technology. I can build a resource storage area. And that's about it. And I don't need that yet. So quest. It updated my quest, survival. I can go back and talk to Unigist. Chapter 1, 2, survivalist. Hunt wild animals, I'll do that. Survive for a season, that won't happen just yet. Set a rabbit trap, I'll do all that stuff in the morning. But right now, that's how you build your first house. And, you know, we got food. I'll show you how to get more sustainable. Hopefully you've been able to live up to this part. I'll show you how to get more sustainable next session. So we'll call this into. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on these customized game settings, how you play yours, and if you feel like that's cheating or if it's useful. I mean, it's really all in the way you play your game. I'm just curious. Let me know in the comments below where you guys like to